GMT with me, Tim Wilcox. It was a characteristically provocative campaign pledge with a potentially huge international backlash. Well, today, senior White House officials say Donald Trump will deliver on that pledge and recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Already, Middle East leaders have condemned the decision and warned of grave consequences. In the past few minutes, the Pope has reacted, calling for Jerusalem's status quo to be respected. Turkey, Egypt, Jordan and Syria are among the countries condemning the move. American ally Saudi Arabia called it a flagrant provocation to Muslims, and Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei said that they claim they want to announce Quds, the Arabic for Jerusalem, as the capital of occupied Palestine is because of their incompetence and failure. Our Middle East correspondent Yolan Mel explains why the move is so controversial.
Jerusalem. This ancient city lies at the very heart of the Israel-Palestinian conflict. And we've seen many times how just a small change on the ground here can quickly lead to a flare-up and to violence. So what happens here really does matter. Jerusalem's got great religious significance, of course. Its old city has some of the holiest sites for Jews, for Muslims, and for Christians. It's got great political significance, too. Most Israelis see Jerusalem as their eternal, undivided capital. Not long after the modern state of Israel was created in 1948, the Israeli parliament was set up in the west of the city. But it wasn't until the 1967 war with neighboring Arab countries that Israel captured East Jerusalem, including the Old City. And it later annexed it in a move that's not recognized internationally. Israeli leaders often vent their frustration that there's not recognition of full Israeli sovereignty over Jerusalem, particularly from international allies. Of course, Palestinians see things starkly differently. They want East Jerusalem as their capital. And that's part of the long-standing international formula for peace here, known as the two-state solution. Basically, the idea that an independent Palestinian state would be created alongside Israel, along the boundaries that existed before 1967. It's written up in UN resolutions. About a third of Jerusalemites are Palestinians. Some of them come from families that have been here for centuries. And there are lots of ongoing tensions, particularly over the expansion of Jewish settlements in the east of the city. They're seen as illegal under international law, but Israel disagrees. For decades, the international community has been saying that any change in the status of Jerusalem can only come about as part of a negotiated peace deal. So for now, all countries with embassies in Israel keep them in or near to Tel Aviv, and they just have consulates in Jerusalem. But President Trump is insisting that he does want to move his embassy to Jerusalem. And he's also said that he's pursuing the ultimate deal of peace between Israel and the Palestinians, although he's not committed to conventional ways of achieving it.
So I'm looking at two-state and one-state, and I like the one that both parties like. I'm very happy with the one that both parties like.
Just more evidence that with this US administration, options that were once seen as off bounds, off limits, are now up for serious consideration.